everybody, it's Max, and this is Starbirds. You betcha. And on this episode, it's level 3, people. Sector 3. And, yeah, it's pretty intense. We build a thing. We build a big thing. We go zooming. It's pretty crazy at the end. Before we get started, big thanks to recent subscribers, as their names are at the bottom of the screen. And of course, anybody that's just watching the series. I appreciate that very much, as we are going to zip along with Starbirds. All right, with that, we got a bunch of stuff to build. Let's get to it. So we're back again, people, here at the Strange Discovery, of course, and we are now ready to travel to the next sector. That's right. So let's hit the button. We'll see where we go. Doo-doo. Sector 3. Reach for the stars. What a strange little rock. How about we call it a strangelet? Because it's a... yeah, okay. Excellent notion, Yoke. Stella, do I understand correctly that this strangelet originated from a different star system? Yes. I've never seen isotope ratios like this before. This material must come from a place with vastly different conditions than ours. Incredible. Truly out of this world. Let's go there. Where do I sign up? Traveling to another star system? You know what you're chirping about. That's unprecedented. Haven't we working on a starship for some time now? Aye, Captain. The laser sail prototype is just about finished. Just a few more resources from this sector, and we could finish and give it a test run. Test run? Prototypes? I do want to find out more about those readings. Yeah, I'll bet you do. Let's see what is going on here. So basically, yeah, this is kind of, they called this like 2-2 in the demo. But in this case, they're now calling it Sector 3, or, whatever it is. So we'll go with this as 3. So obviously the wing condition is a laser. Wow. And a mirror. Wow. Okay, this is intense. The laser sailing ship is missing mirrors and lasers, which we need to build. Click their icons to process the request. Yes, we should do that. So we need stuff. Wow. And this is where we get introduced to the wiki and the things, right? An optical factory. So uranium and glass. Well, glass I think is pretty easy to make, if I remember correctly. Let's go to mirrors. Mirrors is also glass and light alloy. Wow. All right, well, we can always go back. So let's do that again. Mirrors, light alloy. That's a lot. Let's just start somewhere and wing it from there. I agree. All right, so light alloy is aluminum. Oh, so look at that. They're even trying to like highlight a little bit here for you to say, hey, you should do it this way. Isn't that nice of them? And what are you doing? So you're my uranium. My glass, of course, has to be made in an optics factory. Right. Well, I guess we got to get that underway, don't we? So let's get that researched. That's a big yes. Meanwhile, the uranium, I guess that's where we should start. We should start with uranium and just start getting it to the space station, I think is a good plan. So let's get in there and get some deliveries going. Wow, this is a really teeny tiny place. So let's plop that on there. Let's get our little go-kart out, drive around. I like teeny tinies, people, because teeny tinies means you can get lots of joules really fast. We like teeny tinies. Okay, so stop driving around here for a second, Max. Yeah, we got, bonus water. Really? Okay. The only problem with teeny tinies is that they're teeny and tiny. They're now separating things. Oh, great. I kind of wish they didn't, in a way. How close can I get it to this water? Okay, can we get a second one on there? Yes, you can. Awesome. Okay, there we go. Let's rock and roll. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, that's the victory stance. Yep, we'll take that reactor. Let's see what you want. Let's see, $100. We're gonna get some credits. You got 2 lab conditions. What's that for? Magnesium and sulfur. You could go for the corridors first. I mean, it's straight iron, and we'll take that. Let's see what we got going on here. 94 bucks. Let's get some research in here, though, because we don't want to run into that. Okay. Did I not do this one yet? Users have to fuse 2 resources into a composite material. Okay, well, we'll also do that research. Energy's not there yet, and logistics. Extraction, production. All right, and then energy. Okay, that's fine. So we're throwing a little bit of uranium up there. The list is growing, people. The list is growing. Silicon and aluminum. Oh, well, of course, that's what I need to do that. Meanwhile, he is getting that. Let's get out there, and we'll get another planet started. What are you? Things. What are you? Things. You're also things. Are you the same things? No, you're different things. All right, well, let's get into that. It's a big project today, people. Lots of work. Lots of work to be done today. Let's go for here. What do we got? All right, well, let's go for some simple iron. Yeah, I would say we go for 2 extractors here and hang on tight. All right, I like that plan. Somewhere's around there. And we'll shove them into space. We'll take your cash monies there. Talk to me, big guy. What do you want? Well, we're really low on the research now, so I got to keep pumping that out. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so he's going to get his corridors now. That's fine. Everything's not fine, but it is what it is. Okay, so we got to start. Well, we got the uranium coming in. We got to start working this glass backwards, and glass is quartz, and quartz is silicon and water. Silicon is right here, which of course is important, but the water's not here, of course, and we're going to need to ship this somewhere. Do you want to ship the water here, or do you want to ship the silicon there? Let's have a backup. In fact, we can actually, if we keep pumping these out, I'd like to be able to, well, we can go for solar cells and $100. Sure. Let's get that off the checklist. Is it time to get some money in yet? Not yet. Let's go for that. All right, what do we got going on here? So there's water. Okay, there's water and yep, okay. You know what? Let's just go for discoveries everywhere and see what we're dealing with. I think is the plan. Okay, so we got aluminum there. Oh, and another asteroid. All right, we'll go for discovery here. Because of course everything's going to start asking for everything now, right? Okay, so yeah, what do you got here? You got sulfur, aluminum, and magnesium. Why are you giving me the magnesium trait? Because I'm assuming you must have magnesium there and there and there, which means we got some water here. Let's go for discovery on that. Okay, we'll take them plus 17. I'm going to need another 17 just because I'm blowing all my research. Really? You just don't want to give this to me anywhere, right? I would say, and this guy's pretty small over here, right? All right, well, let's go for discovery here. Okay, well, that's not going to help us too much. See, these are big asteroids, and we can do a lot with them on their surface, but at the same time, we gotta deal with these little stuff too, right? Okay, and what do we got going on here? Yeah, not much. Okay, well, let's go back to this. Uranium and glass. Glass is quartz. And quartz is that. All right. Well, let's keep moving things forward here, if nothing else. We'll take a little bit more, so as we have some research coming up, and then we're going to start pounding in the cash, right? What are we stuck at? You got a lot going on here, and very little being done. Let's have a look at glass and quartz. And okay, go for mirror. Yeah, give me the mirror, which is glass and light alloy. Light alloy is aluminum and silicon. Well, oh, okay. Let's go for this because that can give us the light alloy here all at once. Cool. I like. See, again, you try to, if I can get it all done in one go, then that's great. Anyway, that's great. I like that. Cubicle. Let me guess. Oh, we are researching it. Well, I guess you can't build it yet, can you? Sure. Cubicle. Well, that's because you got to get some stuff sent to the space station, you goof. So let's do that. Let's see. Where do we want to take that from? Let's actually take it from here, because... Okay, and 4. Okay, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Oh, that was kind of sloppy, Max. Come on now, we can clean that up. There we go. All right, so that's gonna get our research done for this, right? Yes, it is. Yeah, you just keep sending that off into space, dude. Okay, there we go. Yes. And now we can actually start making some stuff. $200, and you only got $83. You know why? Because you need cash money now. A lot of cash money. Here, drive around here for a few seconds, and then drive over here. We got to go back to my mini asteroid. Let's do that. That's going to pump out for a second anyway. Let's head back here to my mini asteroid. Because, of course, small asteroids are great for cars. They're terrible for building, but they're great for cash money. Because, of course, you don't got to go very far, right? You can just keep whipping back and forth a lot, and you can pick up cash really easy. Yeah, I like this. It's like, yeah, just keep, give me cash now. All right, yep. Yeah, the little asteroids are your big wins here, right? Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Cash now, people. Cash now. Look at that. We're already up to $520 just by driving back and forth on this little rock. That's right. That's why you want these little tiny asteroids. Terrible for building. Great for cash money, though. All right, there we go. Let me stop here for a second. We gotta get everybody back on the same page. We'll go for living quarters. We'll also go for more cash money. So that should at least help us out in the temporary sake. Let's get back into this. Okay, so he's happily sending away. We now want to do real combination stuff. So 400, and we gotta launch this from somewhere. Oh, we have to put these things in here. Oh, well, this actually isn't so bad. Yeah. Okay. See, this is my first time working with these. All right. Well, we can get one there, and then plug it in there. Okay. I'm all for it. Our brand new thing will be mixing alloys and ceramics in no time, but not without energy. Oh no. Energy. I thought you never asked. Let's research solar panels. I'm excited to see this in action. Darn it. Well, I mean, this was going to happen, Max. I mean, you know, there was a day that was going to happen. You know, they were going to want to do things. And energy was on the radar. Right. And for that, he wants mirrors, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Is it just glass? Is that all he wants? Is just glass? of course. And for glass, he wants that. And of course, he wants that. So we're back to the silicon in the water, people. We're back to silicon and water. Where are we making this? I mean, you can debate this all day. Well, I would say we drag the water. We drag the water from there. We'll put it here. All right, because this is the much bigger asteroid, and you're going to need all the room you can get. And these are pretty blank spots. So let's get that water in here. Logistics, landing pad, do that. Not you, definitely you. Yeah, now this isn't exactly a great setup here for this, but we're gonna need 4 of these. So how are you gonna get the water to work around with that? You come 1, you come 2, you come 3, you come 4. 3, 4 maybe. Sure, he says. Come 2 this way, 2 that way. Sure, that probably would work. Because then we gotta send this stuff everywhere, right? Is what I'm thinking here. So back to glass, black quartz. Yeah. So we need 4 of these. This is crazy. Let's do the 2 on this side first. We'll get it up and running, and then we'll do the 2 on the other side. So this is going to be 1. This is going to be 2. No. That's not going to work for us, I don't think. Darn it. Not without going all the way out and around. And this is where it starts to get tricky, people. This is the tricky part. Okay, so do you want to get it just up and running for now, and then, you know, we try to figure that part out? Yes, but you still got this problem here. So what do you want to? How are you going to handle that? All right, well, we'll do it this way. Okay. Extractors. Okay, we want to take you, and we're going to run you down this side. And we want to take you. We're going to run you down this side. Sort of like that. Now, we got to get you launched back into space. The final frontier. Launch pads. 1, 2, 1, 2. Sure. And then that's going to go there. This is going to go here. Now, this is where we got to get the water hooked in. So, out we go. Over to here. Into here. Okay, water. Where are you at? You're right there. Launch pads. Yep, launch pads. Let's go crazy. All right. I say we try to stay away from that side for now. See how we do here. Oh, that could be a really good launch pad for more water there, though. Darn it. Yeah, in fact, you're probably going to have to keep it that way. And you haven't been... Oh, you're way slacking here, dude. You are so slacking. Yeah. Cash. Money now. Where's my car? Yeah. Yeah. Drive back and forth here, dude. Because I need you to make me lots of cash money now. Because you're a bum. And because you were a bum, you didn't keep up your research. So now you got to go for the fast cash money. There you go. Yep. Back this way. Yep. Don't be all over the place now. Yep. And you can go back up there for a minute. Okay. So, do you want to go for? If they go 2 that way, and we go 2 this way. Okay, let's try that. I mean, this is a pretty big patch. Okay. So now we got to go to the map. And we want to take that water, and we want to drag it all the way over to here. Did that not work? I don't think it did. Oh, yeah, to the landing pad. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, there we go. We got some water coming in here. All right. Let's see if we can't clean up my mess. Got no iron coming in yet. Really? I haven't put iron on the plate yet? You have not, sir. Well, you know what? Let's throw some quick iron in here just so as it can start coming in. We'll throw a pad on that. There's our iron right there. So let's throw in 2 quick plugs right here. Easy now, easy. There we go. There's 1, there's 2. Okay, that'll get that one up and running right away. Oh, and he wants all kinds of iron, right? So yeah, we'll definitely give him iron for the moment. Did you want to give him 2 more iron just because of the numbers involved? Sure. That's a terrible placement, but I'll go with it. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, we'll go with that. Let's go back out here for a second. Okay, so he's going to get his iron. Boom. He will get his iron. No, he's not going to get his whatever he's looking for. What are you looking for? You're looking for light alloy. Well, you're definitely not getting that right away. You're looking for glass, which of course is the quartz. Are we making... Yes, we are making quartz, right? Which of course is glass. That is what we're making here now. But I think I'm sending it by ships just back to base. Well, good for you, Max. Except that's not where it needs to go. I need this, right? That's making quartz. Well, that's great. Except I need this quartz to stay here. Because we're going to then make glass out of it. And then you can ship it. Excellent. Where are we shipping it? Well, let's have back look up here for a second. Lasers need glass. Yes, they do. And the mirror needs glass, right? Yes. Glass and light alloy. Do you want to go for the laser first? Because all it needs is uranium. And guess what you're making here? No, that's not uranium. Where's my uranium at? It's over here, which you are currently... We're currently sending it here already? All right. Well, if I'm already sending it here, where am I sending it to? Okay, that's water. I don't think we're sending uranium here already. Am I? Go back out to that main map, dude. Uranium. It is the orange route. No, we're just sending it to the space station. All right, yeah, that's what I thought. But we got to send that here if we want to make something of it. So we can't use that launch pad. It's already a mess. Okay. Well. Yup. It's going to get trickier by the minute, Max. Sure, he says. It's fine. Uranium. Well, you need to... All right, well, listen. There's only 1 hole left, so stick a landing pad on this sucker. But I don't know what to do. If I do that, how are we going to get the uranium off the planet? Well, it's going to have to go off somehow. It's going to have to go off of this guy. Darn it. That stinks. Because this would be a great input selector. And then this would have been the great output selector. So... Yep. Well, you know what? I don't think it's really going to make any difference there, Max. I think you've got a lot of work ahead of you no matter what you pull. So we want to stop sending these out. Yeah, stop that. And stop this guy. Okay, we're gonna let him go. Yeah, alright. So these guys are there. Crystals. Turn into glass. Okay, and there's one. There's two. Yep. There's one. There's two. There's our glass. Now what do we want to do with it? Well, we can send glass all over the place. Yes, you can. And the first thing we need is I need 10 glass for research. Well, then let's stick one of those on a rocket. And let it, well, we can actually stick both of those on a rocket temporarily. And let them just shovel glass at this. Excellent. New supply request. Aluminum. We'll take that money. Yeah, so he's gonna. So they'll get glass. This will get glass, and this will not get anything at the moment. But we'll work on it. It's one thing at a time, people. One thing at a time. So back to that laser. That's the glass and uranium, which I am now going to try and bring in here. Okay, and glass and uranium has to be put into an optics factory. Really? Which of course, there's my optics factory. Boom, boom. Drag them to the panel bar, right? We weren't even on this planet doing that, right? Then connect them to the building that needs energy. Right. What planet was I doing that on? Was it this one? Yes. Oh, yes. I remember now. And why were we doing it on this one? Because, I mean, this isn't even the right planet for this. Because that's the laser. We want uranium, not, all right, what's the other ingredient here? Maybe I'm overthinking, mirrors. No. Well, that's the victory condition. Don't get me wrong. Victory condition is lasers and mirrors. Mirrors are glass and light alloy. And light alloy is aluminum and silicon. Right. There's aluminum. There's silicon. Right. And this is why we needed the crucible. Right. Okay. We'll get back on track here. All right. Power up, people. Power to the people. Okay. Sure. So I need 2 more solar panels, according to this. Sure. Okay, and then 1 more, and then plug in. All right, so that now he's working. Okay. Oh gee. Wow. It's getting crazy, people. It's getting crazy. So there is that. Do I need 2 of these? I don't think this will process fast enough, to be honest. There's 1. There's 2. Yeah, like this thing only accepts 2 inputs. So you're already out of luck, big guy. Yeah, I know you can't go anywhere. You're a bum. We'll take you and do this. And then we're going to take you and go around this way like this. And then we're going to put the second one here. That's chemical lab, cubicle. And then we got to get some power for that guy. There's 1. There's 2. We got to get 3 solar panels for this guy. You're broke. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sure. Throw some stuff at that, would you? Gee whiz, guys. Yeah. Anybody and everybody. I don't think I have any straight uranium going to the space station now. No, it's being all diverted. So let's head on over here because we can get some money and we can do a little bit of diversion tactics here. First of all, where's my car? Yeah, dude. Listen, I need to drive around here for a second. Telling you, small asteroids, lots of cash money. Yep, all the things. Okay, park up here for a second, dude. Okay, so first things first, we just want to get a launch pad on here. Logistics, launch pad, done. Second, miners. Yeah, we just want to get a little bit of uranium going back to home base. My finger slipped. All right, there we go. There's one. There's two. Drive your car around a little more, right? Because now that's going to take care of the research for one of those. Yeah, there we go. Boom, boom. Okay. Solar sails. Oh, we just have to be launching that stuff. We don't have to be sending it back to base. Anyway, that's fine. Yeah, what do you got for me, big guy? Aluminum. Sure. And, you know what? I'll take even more aluminum while I drive my car around here for a second. Okay. Yep. Show me the cash money. There we go. Yep. Okay. All right. Yes. Money, money, money. Yeah, even more money. Yes. It's so hard to just stop, people. It's so hard to stop when the money is right there. Okay. So what do I got going on? I have no idea. Mirrors. All right, no, let's go with the laser first, because the laser's the one that you've been working on. Uranium, glass, laser. All right, well, let's go do that. Right, because you've got to go back over here. Okay, where is... glass, uranium, right? That is water. That is a mystery. I thought I was bringing uranium here. Gee whiz, Max, you've really confused yourself this time. You're not usually this confusing when you play the game, but you really confused yourself on this map. You sure have. Well, you're making garbage there now. Well, that's not good. That wasn't what you were supposed to make at all. Yeah, do that for a second. Okay. So it was aluminum and silicon. Okay, so there's the silicon. There's the aluminum, right? Silicon, aluminum. Why is it making ash? That's not right. Light alloy. Yeah, that's what I expected out of this thing. Why did it not make light alloy? Did I get the piping wrong? No. Silicon. I mean, it looks like silicon to me. Upgrade for 15. Yeah, silicon. It's taking two. Oh, darn it. All right, well, that's great. How do I clear it? No, don't produce that. Well, I don't want to delete it. I want to get rid of it. Read the game. You just have to give me a hard time on that. No, I don't want silicon. How do I get rid of it? Setup incomplete. I agree. Input supplied. Yeah, well, can I clear them? Oh, reset. Can I do a reset? No. I don't want to delete it. I just spent a bunch of money on it. Yeah, I want to do this. Let's do. No, you're not gonna let me do that either, huh? Okay, well let me see if I can't figure this out for a minute, and then because I'd like to. I don't want to destroy it. Yeah, I know. Input supplies, energy supplied. There's got to be a way to like reset it. I can't see you having to waste a whole building because you've got an input that's just wonky. Yeah, the input is supplied, but it's wrong. All right, let me see what I can figure out. Okay, we're back, people. And yeah, you have to destroy the building. You cannot reset the formulas once they've kind of got themselves geared in. And the thing is that there's like a reset button right there, and you can't do anything with it, which is really sad. It's almost like they kind of bungled it big time. Anyway, we'll get the second one up and running. There we go. Now we got to launch this stuff into space because this guy needs it. This guy, well, okay, this guy doesn't need it. We need it for our lasers. Sure. You know what? Let's go with that. But he needs it. So let's get a landing pad on here. Or a launching pad. Launch pad. And now we're going to take you, my friend. Boop. And we're going to take you. Boop. And we're going to let you guys launch into space. Being sent to the station, 29 a minute. I'll take that. And let's see. So that's going to get that one done. This will now get that one done. And this will now get... this one should get done? Yes, it will. Good. 88 being sent to the station a minute. We'll do that. What's the new module request? Not even found yet. We are sending a bunch of that to the station. But we can do this one. Naturally occurring. We got magnesium around. And a bird bath. Okay. Well, let's do this one. It's 20 research. So let's go do that one. Because it's just kind of sitting here, right? This planet isn't really doing a whole lot. Might as well get it to do something else. Sure. Yeah, like you're plugging an awful lot of stuff into that one little station, dude. How about we do a launch pad over here? That's not what we wanted, though. Where is it? There it is. Well, let's get a couple of extractors on that sucker, and we'll drag that up here. There, that'll get that up and rocking. All right, so that'll take care of that. This 77, 29 a minute, and 88 a minute. So let's go with that. 29 and 19, we'll go with that. And then we can focus our attention on the laser part and the mirror part. Both of these need this glass, which of course is the quartz, and the quartz is silicon and water. So that is back here. That's what we're doing here. Right? Is that what we're manufacturing here at the moment? Yeah, so we're actually manufacturing these here. And I'm just sending them to space, because that's what I do. We have 2 water coming in here so far. I would really like to be able to manufacture 2 more this way. Can I get what I need to get all the way around there? So you'd have to take a water. You'd have to take a water. You have nothing coming in on that one. Sure. Can we launch stuff from this planet? Well, not really. Okay. I don't know if we can do any more on this one or not. I mean, yes. Let's do that. Let's do that. What do you got going on? All right, so now he wants lasers, right? Of course he does. Sulfur's not found. Water's being produced but not being sent. I may have to actually... I forget what I was going to do with this one, to be honest. So we can get rid of that landing pad for the temporary sake. Do you try to go for quartz crystal and then do 2 more mirrors? Well, I say we got to try. I mean, that's kind of the given, isn't it? Sure, he says. You might get lucky here. Let's go with... Okay, this is gonna get really tight in here, right? So if you go here, and then you go with this, right? You're going to go here, and then you're going to bring a water here. Okay. Now, where are you going to get that other one? Well, you'd have to switch this one over to a new line, but that's fine, I think. I think what we do here is we temporarily interject that one. No. That's not what we want. You just stay away from that, mister. There we go. All right. We take this one here, and then we go like this, and then you go like this, and then you take the water from here. Now we need to do and we'll get that one there. And how you doing for money? Not bad, but you've got to keep on top of this stuff, Max, because you know how it's gonna run away with you if you don't. Let's go for this one, and I'll give him some cheap sulfur here in a second. Is the clue there, right? So that's going to handle that. And now let's go back to lasers, right? Because lasers is that, and uranium. Well, I think this is where you now need to launch this off, and because I was going to bring the uranium here, but I can't bring it here and launch it. So we gotta send this somewhere. Let's have a look. Okay, uranium is here and nice and empty. Okay, so we need an input and an output here. Let's go for the launch there. Okay, and let's go for the input here. Landing pad is here. So this is going to be the in. This is going to be the out. We'll put the stations over here. Let's now go grab our prize. Okay, and so we're going to launch from here. Yep. And this is going to be you, and this is going to be you. And you, my good friend, are going to go for a little drive. We're going to take that. Am I not sending that to the station yet? Yes, being sent. Oh, that's because he's using it first. Right, and I got to go grab this guy some sulfur. All right, let me go grab some quick sulfur here. Okay, well, let's grab this one. He's a little round ball. he's a little round ball. We'll just grab him some quick sulfur. There's one. There's two. And again, I love little asteroids, people. Lots of money made on little asteroids. Yep, you can just drive around all day, make monies. All right, that will get that done up pretty quick. Do you want to throw one more on there just for fun? Sure, why not? 29, do that. Let's see. There we go. Yes, give me the lab. Get it out of the way. What do you got? The treasury, the observation, the greenhouse. We're pumping mirrors like crazy. So we could accept that. Let's head back over. This is where where are my mirrors being made? Yes, they are being made here. Pretty crazy. Yeah, we're sending mirrors. We are sending mirrors out, right? We're just sending mirrors out in general. I thought I was sending. Yes, I know they're craftable. Where are these mirrors going? Yeah, I know you're working. You're working very hard and doing a great job. Oh, we're doing glass. We're not doing mirrors here. Darn it. Right. And that's what you're doing too, right? I'm assuming you're... yes, you're doing glass, but you're not doing mirrors. Darn it. That means I need to take this and probably make one more thing, right? It's not the first time I've done that, people. So lasers. All right, glass and uranium. All right, so I gotta get this guy over to uranium. Really? I'm not making mirrors at the moment. Tell me how to make mirrors. Oh, light oil. Okay, fine. We'll come back to that. Shouldn't have picked that one, dude. Okay, well, it is what it is. Yeah, really. Magnesium. Well, we're sending light alloy? We are? Okay. Really? Glass and light alloy, huh? Well, there's our glass. All right, so let's... aluminum and silicon. Well, I know I'm making that somewhere. Well, there it is right there. You're making it right there, dude. And you're sending it to the space station. All right. And you got glass here. Glass and uranium. Right. You're going to send this glass over to this guy. You got to grab one of these balls and take them over there. Like that. There you go. So that will now make the lasers. We should start to see lasers coming out of this. Let's switch over to this for a second. Well, not yet, because I haven't got squat set up yet. Okay, well, let's get the uranium going. Okay, a couple uranium extractors. And we gotta set this up so you can go around this. Yep. And that has to put into an optics factory. All right. There's the optics factory. Wow, look at the size of these things. Okay. So we do that. We do this. That's it? And you're going to be happy with that? You don't need power? I wish there was a way to split a pipe so we could send glass to multiple places at once from the same refiner. I know. I agree, dude. I've tried out a pipe hub for my neutron accelerator beamline. Perhaps you can research it for this purpose, or maybe reuse it? Sure. But now I gotta drag this one all. That was the sloppiest drag ever. This is never easy, of course. Yep, back up, back up. Yeah, whatever, Stella. Listen, I really gotta... You really want me to research this pipe hub, huh? Okay, fine. Let's get another optics factory down here, though. And we're going to plug you in there, plug you in there, and plug you in there. Okay. Oh, these need 3 energy. Well, of course they do. I mean, I don't blame them. I need 3 energy. So we'll accept that. We'll take that. Pipe hub is done. Let's give it a try. Place a pipe hub near your production site. I'll do that in a minute, Ruth. I'll handle that in a minute because I got a lot going on here. All right. So yeah, I figured this was going to need some kind of energy, right? Because there's no way. Right now you're gonna work. Yes, of course you are. I have no idea what's going on there. Oh, you get double energy. Oh, I see how that works. If you put it in this area, you get 2 for the price of 1. Okay, why are you not letting me plug this in? Okay, yeah, get rid of that. Okay. Okay, you're now working, right? Yes, you're working. That's going to handle half of his stuff. I only needed 1 laser? Really? Okay. And 10 mirrors. Well, of course. I'll take that. We'll take that. That alloy's coming in. And mirrors. And mirrors. All right, well, now it's time for the mirrors, right? That's the glass and the light alloy. Well, we have the stuff. I just got to find out where it all is. 42, 53. I'm just looking to see what we have here. Okay. Let me go find my light alloy. Light alloy. Where are we making this light alloy at? I mean, it says I'm making it. Is that it? Is this where we're making this light alloy at? Must be. So if we come over here. Yes, this is where we're making it. And this is where I'm painfully sending it to space. Okay. Right. Now do you want to try and make 2 more? I don't even think I can make 2 more on this planet. I only got 1 more of them mini holes to make 1 more at best, and even then that's going to be questionable. Sure, he says. Okay. And even then, what are you going to do? You can't put it on the same rocket there, and this rocket's already all used. Okay. So, I'm always up for a challenge. Sure. Okay. Yeah, listen, Mr. Carr, I need you to move out of the way here for 5 seconds. This is going to be challenging. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now we need an extractor here of this, right? Yes, because that's what you're extracting, yes? Okay, yeah. Where are you going to get the other one? We're going to get it over here. And then we're going to bring that over this way. And that's going to be fine, right? Yes, it is. Then we're going to launch this into space, because I need to borrow this one. This one, we need to put it somewhere. So we know we have them here, and we have the mirror gold balls down here. Do you want to set it up on an empty rock somewhere and then just kind of go for it? It's easier if you... Well, this one's so crowded now, you'll never get it in there. Can we get it here to launch it? All right, we'll go back in here for a second. We do have 2 spots. I mean, 2 spots, right? I know. Stop shaking. I know what the problem is. Okay. So you're going to try and bring it in here, are you? Okay. Sure. And if we go back here, nope, go here, and we need that to be in an optics factory. Wow. Okay. Well, let's make that happen. 1 optics factory, and then you got to launch it back off of here, right? Yes. Okay, and you're gonna go here. And you need solar. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And we'll give you, plug you. Now we got to get you off of this planet. As soon as you go get what I need to go get. Right. I need for you. I need you to take this one here and hook it into there. There we go. And that is going to make the mirrors that we need so desperately want. And we're going to launch them back off of here, right here, like this. Launch this, do that, and plug you into there. Okay, that is going to do that. Let's see if we can't get the rest of the stuff done here. We'll take that. Did we get all of Ruth's stuff done yet? No, not even close. We still have like 6 things of Ruth's to do. It's pretty intense. Now, I just cut off them. I just cut off some stuff, so that's fine. But now Ruth should be happy because we're now supplying one of her needs, is it not? Mirrors. Yes, we're sending them. She'll get hers after the captain gets his, right? Because we don't have to take the victory yet. That's the thing. The the good old captain, he'll get his, but we can you know, just cobble along here. We'll take that free cash. Yeah, so this is the victory condition. But now what we want to do is we want to see if we can't get some of Ruth's stuff done here. Okay, take that. We'll take that. Ruth, you're back. We're sending lasers. Unfortunately, we're not sending that, which means I'm gonna have to get some water going here. Do we have any spare water just being dumped around? No. Well, let's see if we can't get a little extra water going to the space station, shall we? Nope. That's not happening. Not on that rock. Darn it. Yep. Do we have any other water? Okay, we do have water over here. All right. Do we have a? Yep, we have a free pass. Do that. Water. Yep. 1 and 2. And there's 1. There's 2. Okay, so that's going to handle the water logistics. We'll take that. Okay, well, we're going to take your park now because you want 40 water for it, so that's fine. And we're going to keep taking the points here because, you know, next round, people, next round, as I'm almost into an hour into this crazy episode. Sure. Are we not sending those? Yes, we're sending those. Who's eating them up at the moment? Oh, you are. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. You really want me to put a pipe hub near my production site. I know you do. There. Connect 1 or more pipes to it, then draw out as many as you like. Really? Okay, well, you know what? We'll do that. Here. You know, we can like do something like this, and then go like this, and then go like this, and then go like that, and go like that. There. That make you happy? All right, there we go. That actually might come. I wish I had like a pipe bridge, right? If they had a pipe bridge, that would be great because then you could go over pipes. That would be awesome. That's the thing we need, people. All right, Ruth, how we doing? You want me to send that? I'm not doing. Oh, gee whiz. Glass 88, 29. You want 4 glass, do you? Let me get back to you, Ruth. Let me get back to you in a second. I gotta go find out where this glass is being made. The glass is being made here, and everybody else is using it. Well, okay. You're sending glass over here. It turns out you're sending water home. Can we use our new pipe splitter jigger to maybe borrow a piece of glass from time to time? Can we do that? I'll bet you we can right here. Watch this. If we do that, and then we take this, and I'm going to cut him off for a second. Okay? Good job. Now what we want to do is we want to do this, and we're still going to give him that, right? But now we're going to give a launch pad up here, and we're just going to give him one of those every once in a while. Just on the odd occasion. He's going to get a, you know, in fact, we can even do this. We can do that, and now we can do this, right? Because then all the glass will come into this hub, and it should get shared evenly. Oh, man, that's so good. That's so good. Okay, that actually is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Okay, and all right, now can we help you? It's being produced. I know it's being produced. I know I'm going to send you some home. It's not very fast. You know, you're gonna have to cut me some slack here. Launchpad level 1. Yeah, I know. It's not gonna be a lot. But it's gonna be something. There you go. Look at that. Yep, 4 it is. Thank you. Okay, you want quartz, and holy smokes, the things you want, Ruth. Oxygen. Sure, I'll work on that for you. All right, where's the water? Well, that is the water. Okay, and we can use this same rocket, I guess. I mean, that's fine. So let's get a couple of extractors on this, and we'll get something like that on it. Did you want to try and do 2? Sure. We'll go this way. We'll go this way. We'll put in the logistics hub because we're going to be cool now and use these things. And now we're going to run this over here. And look at that. You can have oxygen, right? Yes. And that's going to take care of your oxygen needs. Meanwhile, I will take a little bit of cash money. Yep. Because I like saving up. What else do we got? Well, we're sending water up there. Oh, 480. I'll take that too. Yep. Yeah, you'll get what yours is what. Okay, let's take that. Ruth, what do you got for me? The treasury. You want quartz. I know you do. Let's go find out where that is. And then that will be the final thing for this station. We're making quartz where? Where are we making the quartz at? I'm sure we're making quartz somewheres. I mean, it's got to be there for making glass, right? So, yeah. Okay. Right. So here's my quartz, which is making glass. So if I do a little bit of a side shuffle here, right? If we take this, just temporarily blow that up, and we're going to put this right over here. And we're going to take another one of our little splitter jiggers. We're going to stick you into there, stick you into there, stick you into there. We're going to borrow just a little bit of that and stick it over there. All right, that will handle Ruth. Meanwhile, we'll make some extra cash here while we're waiting for that to finish up. There you go. See? Look at that. It's going to get a little bit of quartz every once in a while. How many quartz does Ruth want? I'm scared to ask. 18. Okay, well, guess what? It's going to be a little time. But you know what? You could probably make that a little faster. You could probably... Yep. Can we... No, I can't get a second connection on there? That's too bad. Why not? I don't think it's that close. I mean, I could probably get that to swing around there. Can I not? And why can I not turn my planet all of a sudden? Why is it being so fussy? All right, well, we'll go this way. I would think I could get a pipe off of there and then just bring it over to there. Anyway, fine, whatever. Ruth's going to get what she wants. It's not going to be the fastest, but we'll get it there. Sure. As we continue to pump up points and cash monies because everything costs money now. So much money. In fact, while we do there, we should go back to a mini asteroid. And we should actually drive our cart around like a madman to try and get a little extra cash before we have to go anywhere. Let's go for the extra 75 points on that. There we go. Yep, we might as well drive this car around, and we'll just keep collecting cash monies here for the last couple of minutes, people, to get this one underway. Yep, drive around. Show me the monies. Do-do-do. All right. Ruth is slowly getting what she wants. It's bad when you gotta like half thievery from a half machine. But you know, sometimes we do what we have to do, people, to get what we want. And right now what we want is some quartz. So we're gonna drive this car around, and then we're gonna get that done. Ruth's gonna be happy if nothing else, and then we'll actually get that in. There we go. Okay. If nothing else, we're making good cash money here. All right. And back this way. Back up this way. There's a little more cash money there. Oh, a little more science. Yeah, we'll take the science too, actually. 22, 29, 14. Okay, well, we'll do that one. Ruth is slowly getting her Ruth is slowly getting her thing. It is happening. It's just slow at it. So I just drive my car around while we're waiting for Ruth to finally get her final piece. Okay. Yep, thank you. You want to take another bite at the apple there? Sure, why not? I think we're doing 29, 14 too. Yeah, why not? Might as well take a little more. Yep, we're getting that glass in. And we're going to finally get that treasury done. Very slowly. It's very slowly, people. Oh, gee whiz. Okay. Meanwhile, yes, I'll take your cash money. If you want to keep giving me cash money. We're sending 14 to the station a minute. 29 a minute, so that's 3 minutes. We'll take your cash money. That's funny. Well, we have a fair amount of research points, and I would think, unless they're going to give... Well, now, I do notice they have upgrade options, right? So, now the rover doesn't, but I notice a lot of buildings have upgrade options, and I would say that's where the research points are going to be, right? You know, you're going to have to give them more of that research goodness, that's for sure. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that water on this one. One more. Come on, she only wants one more. Don't be cheapy. Give it to her already. Holy smokes. That's the quartz. That's the mirrors. Yes. Oh, that's the glass. All right, there we go. There's the treasury. She won't ask us for anything more now. Are we good here? Well, water comes in at 49 a minute, so that will be good in another minute and a half. And we're literally waiting for one more here. All right. I'll probably just stop driving the car around as we'll clean these up. All right. Sure. Really, people? Look at them rockets going. Yeah, they're off into deep space. Okay, there we go. There's that one. Yeah, supply request, all the things. I think we'll pass on it. We'll get this one wrapped up. Get this 52 out of 68. I mean, we are sending 42 to the station every second. And again, we could have tried to min-max this even more and stuff, but I got to admit, I really got confused on these ones. That's my bad, people. That's my bad. On the odd occasion, my brain tends to short circuit on what it is, and I think it was because the two half melons were there and it just did a thing. All right, people, let's go for victory. Boom. We did it. After all those calculations, the laser sail spaceship is finally ready. Only a 0.001% chance of the sail melting everyone alive. All right, well, that's better than 20%. Don't you mean a 99999 cents of success? All right, I'm ready to see the new ship lasered into space. I've been working overtime to get these cryo eggs ready. You're such a tiny flapper. I can stash some of my greenery in yours. That's fine. I have the coziest egg of all. Come on, guys, let's get going, unless you want to arrive a couple decades later. Get it together now. This is the moment of truth. To the cryo eggs crew. To the cryo eggs. We will close our eyes in our home system, but where we open them up again, we will face the unknown. Generating forward momentum. Okay. Whoosh! Holy smokes! That's what we want to save right there.
Into their cryo eggs, our crew will leave the rest of the birds behind.
Wow!
Those who remain will tell their hatchlings of the incredible mission they once shared. The solar sail unfolds to its full size of 5.9 square kilometers, reflecting the light of their home star as a final farewell, before they accelerate into the darkness.
Into the darkness! Wow! That's pretty intense. It's pretty intense, people.
For 96 years, our birds slept through the silence of space.
96 years.
Ends now. rise and shine, and welcome to Ravsicle. This really should have been a warm and cozy place, but a shroud of interstellar dust has settled around this F-type star. It's reduced Ravsicle's light to a permanent sunset, dragging temperatures below freezing all across the system. But even as feathers fluff and beaks chatter, when it comes to closing in on the strange mystery, the birds are getting warmer.
Okay. Well, there you go. Reach for the stars, people. That's it. I realize I left the banner up on the first half. My bad, people. I get really involved and intense in these games sometimes, and then I forget what I'm doing. So, let's see what we got. Ruthless efficiency. Reach station level 14 without purchasing more than one of each production building. Wow, that's a challenge. High score 3, 52 stars. Reach store 52 stars. All right, well, there you go, people. I'm Max. This, of course, has been Starbirds. Big thanks to everybody watching the series. I appreciate that very much. And, on the next one, we've reached a whole new system. We solar sailed there. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.